What's up, guys? Chris from One More Cast. So, came out to Matlacha today. I came out here Friday. Didn't do too well. Forgot my sunglasses. I caught one trout, 2 ladyfish, and a catfish at the end of the day. I stopped and got bait, something I don't normally do. And you know, I was just having a rough day all around. I lost the snook, a really nice snook in the mangrove. So what I do over in Boca and in the Charlotte Harbor, where I fish most of the time, 90% of the time, is I usually do about a section of 20-pound fluorocarbon, and then I put about a 6 to 8 inch section of 30-pound, just in case I hook into a snook on the flats or a tarpon. So when I did that, I came out here, I was tied up just like I do over there, and I figured out that Matlacha is a lot of mangrove fishing. You're gonna be fishing a lot of mangrove shorelines, you're gonna be fishing a lot of all these little islands, and you're fishing up against them. And then not only that, you've got these oyster bars out here. So I've fished oyster bars before when I had a boat, but I don't really see too many oyster bars in my kayak up where I fish. There's 1 or 2 spots that I have to worry about oyster bars. So I should have came a little bit more prepared, and I didn't. So today I've got a 30-pound all the way up. That's it, just a section of 30-pound. I didn't do the 20-pound at all because I'm not gonna be fishing out here in the flats. Like, most of the time I'm out here in the middle on grass flats, and that's where I'm catching my redfish, my snook, my trout, everywhere else I fish. So I found out that Matlacha is definitely, you're fishing more of the mangroves and the oyster bars. So I beefed up my leader to straight 30, no 20-pound stuff. The water clarity, it's not that great anyway, so I don't think the visibility is gonna matter, especially when it comes to fluorocarbon. Whereas in Boca, it's really clear, so you want to be as invisible as possible. But I didn't troll out here the whole way just because I've only caught a couple trout trolling, whereas normally in Boca and everywhere else I fish, I catch them all the time. So I didn't troll. I don't even actually have a paddle tail on yet. I did go and I picked up some baits that I've used them before when I had my boat, but most of the bottoms that I fish, it gets hung up too much. There's a lot of like thick grass, so I really went away from using them. But I think they will work really good here in Matlacha, just because it's more of a sand bottom or an oyster bed bottom. It's more of a rock bottom. It's not like where I normally fish. So I'm gonna try those out today, see how those go. I've got the Moonwalker tied on for topwater this morning. I'm actually pulling up to an oyster bar now. I might throw at it a few times, but I was supposed to go fishing out in Boca on Saturday, but I didn't. I went to a party Friday night, didn't wake up Saturday, so I didn't get a video that day. But I did go on the boat with my brother Sunday, and I caught a really nice snook. So hopefully I'm fully prepared. I got 30-pound. I'm fishing these mangrove edges really hard today. I'm really focusing on these mangrove edges today. I'm not going to try to fish the centers at all, so hopefully I do a little bit better. I've got my sunglasses with me today. I'm really prepared today, so hopefully we can get some nice fish today, and we'll see how it goes. I'll see you soon. Got him. There we go. Oh, stay away from my pole. Stay away from my pole. All right. Looks like he hit it, then he missed it. That's what it looks like. Yeah, that's what happened. When he missed it, it got him. Let's get this out. Yeah, it wasn't coming. I could have ripped out.
some really good hooks on this thing that I put on it. Alright, so got this little guy. Not a bad one to start the morning. Alright. Ooh, not a bad guy. Let him go. See you there, buddy. There he goes. Ooh. Okay, so got that one. I heard him back here flopping around, splashing around and stuff, and I was trying to get hit the mangroves, but I really couldn't get it up in there. Then that last cast, I got it right where I needed it to be. So that's good. Let's see if there's another one over here. It's hard to get these plugs right back in those because they'll hit. Yeah, see there's something over there popping around too. It's hard to get these plugs though to skip under the mangroves, because what they'll do is they'll hit the water and bounce up. So they didn't fray me at all because it just got them right in the side. So oh, I got another one on it. He's on. There he is. Oh, I pulled off. Oh man, might get a couple off of this little point right here. Set the hook too early. Something's on it. Turn away from it. Something swirled right behind it. Got another one. Oh, he threw it. Threw it. Oh. There we go. There we go. Not a big one, but getting a little bit less pressure. Alright. This one got him right in the lip. Hang on, bud. Alright, yeah, that one got him right in the lip. There you go. There's another one, so these guys are kind of little, but a nice little snook. Go ahead, let them go. I'll play with these guys for a little bit longer. They're definitely heavy over here right now. What was that? Oh, that was a wind knot. I don't know how that happened right there. Let's get this out. Probably one of the times that, probably that time he threw it. Might end up having to retie this one. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a nasty one. We'll see if we can get as much of it out as we can. It's deep. This is gonna suck. I'm gonna lose a lot of line out of this. Alright, yeah, because I'm not getting that out. That's a mess. There it goes. Right there. I don't think I'm getting that out. That's a mess. So I'm just gonna end up having to cut it out. Pull it out as much as I can through the eyes. I'm not even gonna be able to pull that through the eye. That's too much. Look at that. That sucks. one thing I can't stand about braid. Right there. So I'm taking off my that top water just because it's almost, top water's almost over. And so I was grabbing my my jerk shad. I love this thing. I mean, it works great, so I'm putting this on instead. But I wanted to show you guys this new thing that I got. So I used to use this back in the day a little bit when I was on a boat, and I think it's gonna work really well for me during the summer too. But it's these Pro Shroom Ned rigs. So I used to use them back in the day. I mean, this is what they look like. I'll show you. I already got one tied on, but it's what it looks like. And what it does is it sits like this. It's made to sit like this on the bottom and just bounce it up, and it sits like this straight up. So I really like these. They're pretty strong. I've used them for bass before, but what I got was these jerk shrimps to go on them. So take one out because I'm about to put one on anyways. Right here. So this is the Sexy Penny one. But essentially, so you gotta break this though. This is not supposed to be together. These are supposed to swing freely. So there we go. All right, so what it does is when I put this on, it's gonna sit like this, and all these little things just can be wobbling into like that in the current. So I've never used these. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a try. They're perfect for the Ned rig. These will go on it perfectly. I mean, I like this 60 penny color. It's got a little bit of that new penny on top, then chartreuse on the bottom. I love the Elastec of the Z-Man because it doesn't, I mean, they're just durable. So I'm gonna go ahead and try these out today. Like I said, I've never tried these out. Like I said, it's the Jerk Shrimp Z. That's a Sexy Penny color. So I'm gonna try them out. And I really like those power prawns, but I think when it comes to the Ned rig and the real finesse, I feel like these right here are gonna do it. So I'm gonna give it a try and see how it works today. I'm gonna go ahead and tie on this jerk shad. I might cast over here a couple more times because I keep hearing things pop. I mean, this thing definitely is a staple for my tackle box. Anybody's tackle box, you should have either a fluke or jerk shad. Same thing. People call them flukes. I know in the bass world it's called fluke. Z-Man calls this their jerk shad. So I mean, I love this thing. Snook can't resist them. Redfish love them. I mean, trout love them. They're really good to sight fish with, especially in calm conditions. I mean, this is a really good bait to have. Wow, I don't know what it is. Can't tell right now. The first cast of this. Oh, it's a red. It's a little red. Look at this. A little red, man. I haven't used this bait in forever. I mean, it used to be one of my go-to baits. Look at it. Right there. Look at that. That's that Z-Man. It's a root beer gold on that Ice Strike jig head. Nice. Put this back. It's that first cast. Alright, so yeah, first cast with this root beer gold. I haven't thrown this color, shoot, it's been quite a while since I've thrown that color. It's been at least 2 years. Yeah, it's that root beer gold color. I figured it'd work in this darker water. That was that first cast, as soon as it hit almost. And then go, there you go. So it was ready to go. I have to clean my GoPro off, guarantee he splashed it. Oh my gosh, I hit my thing way too late. I just hooked into a black tip on this thing right here. Oh boy, gosh, I wish I was recording. That was like a 4-foot shark. Woo. 2 eagles over there. Look at them. That's awesome. There's 1, 2. 2 eagles over there. Oh, I can hear them. That's awesome. They swim up in that tree over there. That's awesome. That's the coolest thing, is seeing eagles. That's my favorite thing to see on the water. I don't even know if you can hear that in the video or not. Please don't tell me this is a catfish. Okay, go around this guy. Oh, I'm in there. Yep, it's a big old catfish. How do you catch a catfish trolling a paddle tail? Only in Matlacha can this happen. I swear. There he goes. And see all that slime all over there? That's why I hate catching catfish. They get all the slime and stuff. I don't understand that at all. Never have I ever been trolling a paddle tail and caught a catfish. Caught flounder, jack, ladyfish, snook, snapper even, but not a catfish. Trolling a paddle tail. Oh man, I've been trolling both of these since I started coming back, so about 1.5 miles now. I've had not one bump, and I get over here and I end up catching a catfish. It makes no sense. I haven't got one.
What's up, guys? Well, it's the end of the day now. Reached my time limit, so I gotta head back. I'm almost there now. I'm about maybe 6-7 minutes away from the launch. Today started out as a really good day. I mean, I had a bunch of snook blowing up on my top water. You know, I caught that red. You know, I've had a few other bumps here or there. That shark really like creeped me out. I mean, it caught me off guard, I should say, because I don't think I got any footage of it. I think I hit it's one of the reasons I want to upgrade to the GoPro 9 or 10, because the 8, it doesn't have the hindsight, so it doesn't go back. I really would love one of the other GoPros, but you know, I'm dealing with what I have now. I mean, it works, so I only miss a few things here or there. But yeah, it was about a 4.5, 5 foot black tip. I mean, it actually went after this thing right here, a little Ned rig I was throwing. Pufferfish, love that thing, I can tell you that. I had 2 of them get 8 on 1, but I mean, it ended up getting pretty rough out. I didn't see any fish anymore, no mullet really. Didn't have any bumps. I mean, I had a trout messing with my top water this morning, so I would have slammed if I would have ended up catching that trout, but he just wouldn't commit to the top water. I mean, it started out great, but then, you know, it just slowed down. And like I've been trolling these things for about 1.5 miles now. Not one bite, then out of nowhere, this one goes off and dang catfish. I've never had that happen to me. I've never caught a catfish while trolling a paddle tail. I've caught catfish on artificial before, on artificial shrimp, and you know, caught them on paddle tails before, but not while trolling one. And it's crazy because I think I've maybe caught one catfish this whole year. This whole past year I've had a kayak, I've maybe caught one catfish while using artificial. And the past 4 times now that I've came here, I've caught a catfish every single time I've been here. So 3 times on artificial, 1 time on a pinfish. So I think that's crazy. I also think it's crazy how I've been trolling these things for about 1.5 miles now and not one trout. I have not got one trout, and I think I've only gotten 1 trout the whole time I've been coming to Matlacha by trolling. So that's another thing that just amazes me. But you know, this morning I thought I was starting to kind of figure it out. Switched up a few colors, tried some new things. I'm not giving up on this Ned rig. I didn't catch anything on it today, but I have a lot of faith in that thing. I mean, I've used it in the past, and it did me very well. So, and the paddle tails, they were working. I mean, caught that 1 red off the paddle tail. Then other than that, nothing. I tried to go to 1/4 ounce. I tried to throw a shrimp. I tried, you know, I had the jerk shad on for a while. Didn't get anything. So I think I'm gonna give Matlacha a break for a little bit. Probably until October. Probably won't come back here till about October-ish. I'm gonna start going to Ponce. That kayak launch I use in Boca, I think I might end up fishing there for the tournament. Only because I know that place very well. I know I can catch snook, redfish, and trout there. I know there's good quality fish there. I've seen nice fish here, you know, reds and stuff, and trout, but I mean, I've caught some really, really good quality fish over there. So the only downfall to that is I'll have an 1.5 hour drive to the weigh-in, so I would have to really manage my time very well. But I didn't end up getting slammed today. That's why I'm trolling these, trying to get that trout on the way in. Kayak launch is literally right here, so don't think it's gonna happen on my way in, because I feel like I would have already got a trout now if I've been trolling this whole way. But like I said, it started out good. I did get a little red, did get a couple snook, so I mean, it wasn't a bad day. It's just it slowed down really, really fast. So I'm gonna get out of here, get this kayak loaded up and everything, get my everything put up, and like I said, I probably won't be back out in Matlacha till about October. I'll probably start sticking it to, just because the drive is about 45-50 minutes to get here. So I've been using a lot of gas to get down here, and I've been coming down here, you know, at least once, sometimes twice a week. So definitely gonna give it a break for a little bit, and then come back sometime in October, try to pre-fish it a little bit before the tournament, and then make a decision based off what it looks like in October. By then the temperatures should be starting to cool down a little bit, so it might be a little bit better, because the redfish I've been catching here have been, I mean, they've been small, so they haven't really been that big. So, and I know right now I haven't really been able to fish out in Boca too much. I haven't been out there lately, so I know people are catching nice quality redfish over there right now. But I'm gonna get off here, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification down at the bottom so you get notified every time I post a new video. Hopefully it gets a little bit better with me going back to my home waters for a little bit. Videos will have more fish in them and stuff. But I'm gonna get out of here. Remember guys, it's always time for one more cast. I'll see you later.